Okay, so we're still working on example for online EX01, and there's a video for number 2, the first problem, and then there's a video for 2 through 5, and now we're going to work on the non-parametric problems. So start with number 6 here. So I'm just going to grab this and bring this down, and these are the non-parametric tests. So in a non-parametric test, you're not assuming a parameter like a normal distribution. And this is for problems where you have distributional problems and things like this. Now, we're going to run non-parametric tests that exactly parallel the first 4 tests we just ran. So we're going to start right here with a between subjects, 2 groups, and run the Mann-Whitney U test. And so that was number 6. So we're going to come over here to our assignment, and we're going to go analyze non-parametric tests, legacy dialog, and then 2 independent samples. So we're going number 5, or number 6. So we're going to bump over number 6. They're already here, so I'm going to bump them over again. So number 6, a dependent variable and independent variable for number 6. And notice the Mann-Whitney U. I'm going to say OK, or I have to define groups. And the groups now we have groups 1 and 2, 1 and 2. So we say continue, and then we say OK. Here's the test we need, so we'll go ahead and bring this over to our assignment. So we'll paste it in here, and notice the Mann-Whitney U value, the U statistic, is 19. We'll bump that up. And how about our sig? If we look at the asymptotic, it's 0.019. Now there's the exact test as well, and they're the same value. So they're both less than 0.05. So then we'll grab this, and then we'll bring it up to our assignment up above. So this is dealing with number 6. And we'll just paste it in up here. Okay, right here. So our next one is the Kruskal-Wallis. So these are the multiple, more than 2 groups, 2 independent groups. So as I come down to number 7, okay, so it's non-parametric between samples, more than 2 groups. So this is the test that's equivalent to our one-way ANOVA when we're running parametric tests. So this is dealing with data set number 7. So I'm going to come over to my analysis. Okay, I'm going to go analyze non-parametric, legacy, and K independent samples. I'll click on that. So this is number 7. I'm going to bump over number 7, and then I'm going to say OK. So then I'm going to grab, as you see here, these are our ranks, our mean ranks, because what it did, in the data set, you had the actual values, and it went ahead and ranked the data from largest to smallest, irrespective of which group it was in. And that's what we did the test on in the ranks. So these are medium tests of ranks. So here's our test information for the Kruskal-Wallis. So I'll go ahead and grab that and I'll bring that over. This is number 7. And here it is. So our value of the Kruskal-Wallis, our chi-squared, is 7.58. And now the p is less than or greater than 0.05. As we see, it's less than 0.05. So the median differences are statistically significant. I'm going to grab this here. I'm going to bring this up for 7. I'll go ahead and paste it right in there for 7. So now number 8 is going to be dealing with the Wilcoxon rank sign test. So we'll grab that and we'll pull that down. And here it is right here. So that it's non-parametric within samples, 2 groups. So this is the same as the paired t-test, the paired t-test value, and it's dealing with time 1, time 2 for variable 8. So I'll go ahead and go to my SPSS. I will come up to Analyze, Non-Parametric, and Legacy Dialog, and 2 related samples. 2 related samples. Okay, those, this is number 8. And I see right here, number 8, time 1, bump that over, and then number 8, time 2. I'll say it's going to be the Wilcoxon, so I'll say OK. So here are my values. Here's my test statistics, here's my Z. So I'll go ahead and grab that. Bring it over to my assignment. I'm going to paste it in right underneath here. Okay, so it's a Z. Wilcoxon sign rank test gives me a Z value, and our Z is minus 1 minus 0.448, and the P is greater than 0.05. Here's asymptotic two-tailed P, and as we see, it's greater than, so we failed to reject the null, and we don't have evidence that there's a difference between these medians on this data. So go ahead and bring that back up. Okay, that was a Wilcoxon sign rank. And now notice our last test is the Friedman chi-squared. So I'll grab this. And we'll go down to problem number 9. Here's problem number 9. Okay, so it's non-parametric within samples, more than 2 groups or times. So what if I gave you a test once, then twice, and then 3 times? So this is repeated measure over time and using non-parametric, meaning what if there's a problem with the distribution? So this is number 9, so we'll go over to SPSS. And here's our data right over here, right? So we'll come up to Analyze, Non-Parametric, Legacy Dialog, K related samples. And related is dependent samples. Come down here, and here they are, 1 through 3. Bump these over. I'll say OK. Gives me my values, gives the mean ranks. Grab the test statistic, bring that over to my assignment, paste it right in here. And notice the Friedman test, the chi-squared value is 2.7, that's our test statistic, 2.70, and is our P greater than or less than 0.05? Right here, it's greater than 0.05, so that means it's not statistically significant. So I'll grab that last one, that APA statement, and I'll bring it up. So this completes the review of our t-tests and the same equivalent designs using parametrics and non-parametrics. So each of your APA statements should be here. Now, the actual assignment, you're going to have different values in here, right? So you got to do that. But here's what the completed assignment should look like, along with your graphs. Okay, thank you so much.